Another tragedy going on right now is this case of this teen Carmelo
Oh
Anthony.
man,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Another injustice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they gave this kid 35
That's
years.
ridiculous.
35 years for self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
All white jury, of course.
Yep.
And you know, the first question that came to me, because they hate when we make it about race. They don't want us to make it about race. You know, he's in violation of the law because um, it couldn't have been self-defense because they felt he was in a situation where he could have just ran away. He wasn't isolated, he wasn't confined. But I mean, the white kid, was it Austin Metcalf?
Mm-hmm.
He started the fight with this.
Yeah, him
this
and
kid.
his brother.
Yeah, him and his brother.
For the backstory, it was raining outside. They were at a track meet in Texas, right?
Texas.
And then I guess it started raining, and then Carmelo, even though he wasn't from the opposing team, ran to get shelter from the rain. He goes underneath this tent.
Yeah.
And then Metcalf's brother said something first.
He shouldn't be under the tent or whatever it was.
It wound up turning into a whole thing, and then yeah.
And they started to say like, well, he provoked the fight because the bullies who are coming and bullying him, he's telling them, he's warning them, you know, if you put your hands on me, it's going to get bad for you. I'm going to show you what this could be. And so...
Yeah, because I'm here minding my business and you coming over here on some...
And they say these kids were known bullies. And another thing, too, that I know, you know, they never dig into, when it's a white kid, they never dig into their background. When Trayvon Martin was murdered.
Oh, forget it. They went into the whole...
They did everything they could. Yep. They tried to overturn every stone, you know what I mean, that they could about this kid to try to make him look like less of a victim than he was, to try to make his murder not look like a murder.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And they dug everything they could about him. Time and time again. Every one of them. Mike Brown. Anytime it's a black kid, they're gonna do anything they can to try to ruin your reputation in the media, to make this thing look like it's not as much of a travesty,
or like he was on a road to destruction. And this kid, Karmelo Anthony, straight A's, like all American, basically doing his thing, athlete. He played football and track. Like he was.
But I'm saying let's dig into the history of this kid, Austin Metcalf.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's a tragedy. You know what I mean? I get it. You know, nobody wants to. Both families lost.
Yes.
Both families lost at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I would even go as far as saying, you know, maybe he did go to the extreme. You know, kids sometimes have indiscretions. Sometimes, you know, my son, anybody's kid. Sometimes you teach them certain things, and then when they go out to the world, they don't demonstrate what you taught them at home. And so my kid has an indiscretion. I would hope that somebody in the world would give him some type of grace, even if it's one of his peers. You know, I don't think that because you have an indiscretion, his life should have been taken. I don't think that. But I think that 35 years is so harsh. And I think that if the roles were reversed and this was a white kid
who killed
being bullied by a black kid who killed the black kid, we wouldn't be talking about a 35-year sentence.
It's like, and he wasn't going against when the cops, you know, came and all that. He was cooperative.
Well, he probably never thought that it would come to this.
I did it. He said, I did
and I'm sure that his intentions wasn't to kill this kid.
Him, because they said even in the police vehicle, he asked, like, is he okay?
Oh, wow.
He asked those things. So it's like, that shows already intent. It wasn't that, but they say that this kid was bigger, like 2 times his size. He felt threatened in some way. We don't know all the dialogue that went back and forth. It's just so many things, and it sucks. It's sad regardless, no matter what way that you look at it. But it just, 35 years.
35 years.
And you know, Texas is one of them states, though.
Well, yeah,
Texas,
we know about Texas.
Yeah, it's one of those states, so you never know.
You listen.
But that all-white jury.
Whether we're on whatever side of it we're on, whether we defending ourselves, whether it's always, it never works in our favor.
Nope.
My heart goes out to that kid.
Yeah.
I do feel for the family. You know, no one deserves to lose a kid. It's the worst thing that could happen to a person. Everyone took a loss. But I hope that something can be done to get this kid out of prison, because he doesn't deserve to spend 35 years of his life for defending himself, for being bullied by you know.
And I'm sure that there's so many different cases that we could look at that similar situations have happened
that
and it's
went
been
a
reversed,
different way.
And it went a different way.
Way.
Even if it was a white on white crime, I'm sure things went
it
differently.
Wouldn't have been as bad.
It wouldn't have been as bad at all. So, you know, it just, it sucks these days. As y'all know, under the administration that we're under, it just gives people more of a outlet to
A
do and
batter in their
say
back to
whatever
feel
they
like they
want.
can do whatever they want to
Yep.
do.
And then that's just like, it's hard to sit back and watch, because then you kind of sit back and try to think like, what can we do?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've done the marching, we show up at these different you know, conferences, things like that, or state you know, conversations that are happening just to make things aware and things that need to be changed in our communities and things like that. But it's like they still try to silence us no matter what. So you almost start feeling like a lose-lose type of thing. But
a hopeless situation.
We got to keep going though. We can't use those moments as losses every single time.
And the younger generation is the generation that changes the world. I was just reading something the other day that this generation has started the most businesses since the baby boomers.
I believe
they are in touch with business and
because
they
if that's your intention,
understand,
there's more access
you know,
to information.
certain things. There's access to information with AI and things like that, and you know what I mean. You know, they're elevating in certain ways, but I challenge this generation to get back in touch with what's going on from the other side of the computer and get out there, you know, march, see what's going on, get involved in your communities, because I think that we have to keep the conversations going.
Yeah.
It's important.
And unfortunately, there's some kind of like desensitization that happens.
Yeah.
Because it's happening so frequently
much
that it kind of is like, oh, here we go again, like another story, another this. So like he said, keep on fighting, stand up for your community. Have the conversations amongst your peers.
I joined the NAACP the other day.
Oh,
it costs $30 to join.
See, that's not
but
even
that $30 is going toward a cause. You know what I mean? It's been fighting. NAACP been fighting for us for I don't know the exact years, maybe decades, but I'm sure it's over 60, maybe 70 years, maybe even longer than that. The NAACP, the SCLC. So you know. Go join an organization, get involved.
Find out how you can help.
Yeah. Don't just stand behind the computer. And there's a lot of people out there fighting. There's a lot of soldiers for the community. And I don't want to discredit that. But I think that, you know, we got to unify. We need more unity. We need more community. We can't keep tearing each other down and being our worst enemy, you know, because we all we got.